We continue our sit down now with those closest to Madeline Kingsbury, and my co-anchor Maisie Olson shares how you can get involved with preventing domestic violence.
Everybody was listening to Maddie's story because it unfortunately is a similar story for a lot of different people, and that's something that you guys are really trying to raise awareness about. Tell me a little bit about what kind of changes you would like to see in the Capitol.
Well, I think first one thing is to make rules and laws more universal, because we do realize some of our privilege in this situation, given Maddie was a young white mother, and we want to make sure that that same attention can be given across the board, regardless of race, color, creed, those kinds of things. I think one thing that we've talked about initially is to make the offense of violating like a restraining order, to make it stick up front. So possibly after the violation the first time of a restraining order or an order for protection, to come with some jail time right up front.
Maddie's case was so integral because it had been over 20 years, I think, since a first-degree murder charge had been sentenced for someone who has been killed by domestic violence in Minnesota.
Wow.
Over 20 years. That's huge. That's why, for the most part, I was worried we would not get that. But the fact that her case got so much attention, and so many people were so enthralled by her story, it felt really good to get that closure of that first-degree murder charge. But so many other women aren't getting that. So many.
Right.
We hear stories all the time now. We see so many missing posts, or families that are trying to get justice their way too, and it's not happening as often as it should be. There needs to be some changes within investigations, within what qualifies as harassment or abuse, physical or mental. There has to be some deep down changes in order to get that first-degree murder charge or charges in general that have an actual effect on a human that is inflicting this pain on someone.
And what a way to make meaningful change, and for her to really leave her mark and help so many women to come, women and men too. And you guys do have an event coming up right here on Thursday, right before Valentine's Day. Love Shouldn't Hurt, and I know that you're kind of spearheading that, Holly, so tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, I was thinking just before, I think, sentencing, I was like, gosh, I feel like we should have a Valentine's Day event in town. And I, from the very beginning, was seeing statements saying love shouldn't hurt, and I just thought that would be such a perfect tagline for this event.
Yes.
Because so many people on Valentine's Day, they're with their loved ones, they're with their partner. Well, what about the people that have had such a poor history with loved ones, with intimate partners? And I myself am a victim of SA, and so I really wanted to have an event where people that have a past like me or like Maddie, that they can come together, learn about what's in our town, what is in our county that is there to help people like us. But not only that, I wanted it to be fun, and an evening where they didn't have to worry about their partner ignoring them or attacking them, something. And so I really wanted to have just a fun family event where man, woman, and child could come and just kind of, they get some food, they get some company, and get some games. Why not have some fun for Valentine's Day?
And my last question, you are Maddie's mom. I know that she's very close with her family and with her friends. You were one of the people that knew her best. What do you think that she would say about all of the amazing things that you guys have been doing since her absence, and the things that she, is her name is going to go down in history for all of these things? What do you think she would say?
I can just imagine her beaming from from ear to ear and cheering us on, saying, you guys did it, you know, job well done, because that was Madeline. She was a light, she was a voice. She's touched so many people over this period of time that I think she would be really proud.
Krista and Holly, thank you so much for your time, and Maisie, job well done. If you would like more information on the Love Shouldn't Hurt event, it's happening on Thursday, as mentioned. It's Thursday night at the Riverport Inn in Winona from 5 until 8 p.m. It costs only $10 for adults and kids under the age of 10. Get in for free. You can find more information online right now at KAAL-TV.